Alright, Scaredy Bob here, and I'm bringing you, it happened to turn into an exhibition match. This is originally going to be the Round 3 Norcal versus Team Australia matchup, but unfortunately Team Australia was not able to get a full roster going, and so they've had to forfeit the matches, but they're still kind enough to help Norcal warm up and play basically an exhibition match, Hopefully Team Australia will have enough players for their Round 5 game, but for the moment, they're playing with three mercs they got together. So a nice little 6v6. See how it's going here. And this is a American server in the U.S. So you can see it's giving Team Australia some ping issues, and even the mercs they've brought in have some ping issues. So Norcal, of course, is going to have the edge in this roundup. And Team Australia has basically gone for a pretty standard matchup here. They did drop the early second hive, and they actually have two gorges going at it there. Maybe a little problematic. One gorge left in subsector, who's going to have a lot of trouble here. 4 Marines pushing hard, and he goes down. That was a skulk there, but yeah, that gorge there just got destroyed. Looks like Norcal's just going to stand there, hit these hydras, pop these eggs, basically prevent Team Australia from spawning. But you have scattered MF here. Looks like I'll be able to get this hive up pretty quickly, so shouldn't be egg locked for long. And Clowning, poor Clowning. He took down Burner. A nice matchup there. But still, it's 3 versus 2 in this here, and one of them is Chlamydia jumped into comm. Clowny is doing a nice move here, using the hive to protect himself and heal himself up. But without any upgrades or even leap, he's going to have trouble. And Norcal's going for a overlook phase gate here, so make it easier to reinforce. Then I pulled back there a bit. No point in rushing in there. They know they've got the upper hand at this point, so just take it slow, get your upgrades, get the phases up, and get your positioning right. Second hive is up. Looks like they're rushing leap, of course. That's a pretty standard dive, and waiting for enough res to drop the second RT in cargo. We have Method just run around the map. Looks like he's probably going to pipeline, maybe get the RT up there and get a phase going. And we have a nice 4 Norcal Marine push into sub-sector here. Kimberkatsi and a pot char. I'm going to say you pronounce it pot char. Doing some damage, taking down a few of those Norcal players. It looks like Team Australia is going to have a little edge here. There goes Scatter, though. Fortunately, they weren't able to kill enough of these Marines to push in. That phase gate is decently hurt, down to 59%, so good push might be able to save it. MF looks like he came back to the main hive. It's 70%, so not too big a danger going down immediately, but with 4 Marines, especially if they focus fire, they're going to do a lot of damage to this hive. Yeah, look at how fast that hive is going down. Unfortunately, one gorge can only do so much against 4 assault rifle firing, so Method looks like, he's going to get the power up in a pipeline. Yeah, down to below 50% now, so these aliens getting in, hopefully doing some damage here. Fortunately, they did clear out those Marines and may be able to get out this phase gate, but they're phasing through pretty quickly there. Not sure. Phase is only 44%, so they did a little bit more damage, but it's still mostly up. No waters yet, so if they keep the pressure up and just whittle it down there, they'd probably kill it. But fortunately, these aliens, this hive is probably going to go down before they even get the chance. Fortunately, MF didn't have enough to heal it back up very much from the last attack, so And it looks like we're going to have a phase gate in the dome here, so putting pressure on cargo immediately after this hive goes down, likely. I think at this point, Team Australia is going to... is in a tough spot. Clowning taking down Burn, they're doing a little bit of damage, and Marcus Dingus, so... but unfortunately taken down by, looks like, Method there. They might be able to clear out Flip here. But unfortunately, this is the trouble with that phase gate there. They just keep coming. You know, once you kill a Marine, they just spawn and phase, and that's it. And even Method looks like it's going to push into sub. Oh, here's an interesting chance. They dropped a hive and pipeline. Not a terrible move. They're probably going to lose subsector soon. Yeah, it's almost down here. So, you know, at least have that second hive going up before your third hive going up before your first goes down. It's not a bad strategy. Those skulks are going to lose leap, unfortunately. And that hive, yeah, there it goes. Flip gets the last axe hit. And unfortunately, that phase gate in the dome is going to be hard. Now they can just run up and head straight to cargo. Probably don't realize that the pipeline hive has been dropped yet. But still going to be pretty problematic for Team Australia here. Fortunately, cargo's not the greatest locations for aliens to defend, especially. Surprisingly, Norcal's not doing anything in the way of research. They just got phase tech, no shotguns, no weapon or armor upgrades. Kind of looks like they're just taking it a bit easy, maybe just for practice there. And frankly, they don't really need the upgrades at the moment. They're doing fine without it. 5 RTs in their part, and aliens are down to 0, but they got well enough to drop several RTs, so. Biggest problem being is that there's no good location to drop it. You know, that cargo from that phase gate in the dome, cargo is going to be a nightmare. It's probably never going to be able to drop that RT without it dying, so. The other option is maybe kill this RT and pipeline, drop it there, but then you'll, you know, tell Marines that, hey, I've got a pipeline hive, come and kill it. So they might be able to sneak into double there. Looks like they're doing a rush on their base there. Bit disorganized. They went for the IP, not necessarily the best thing to attack. I'd prefer them gone for the obs there. At least protect the obs is probably the easiest structure to kill a Marine Star at this moment, and it costs 15 T-res, so it can at least, you know, force Marines to blow some res there. And if you can get them to beacon too, that's even better. And there's Marines. They know they don't want to deal with the redrop in subsector, so they drop the subsector command station there. RT dropped in sub. And this is going to be problematic if this RT doesn't get up and at least get 1 T-res. Aliens are going to be res locked here. Not sure what they spent their money on though. Oh, looks like they upgraded to a Crag Hive. That's what they blew their money on there. I would have liked to see them defer that until they actually got those RTs up. Unfortunately, they're not going to get enough money to actually get any shells or the other upgrades at the moment, so. Pipeline Hive is up. Yeah, and even, you know, we got about 3 T-res of that RT before it's going to die, or 4 T-res at this moment. You know, it's not even, it's going to barely make up, you know, 50% of its cost before it dies. And there it goes. Aliens down to 0 RTs again. And it looks like, yeah, that cargo hive is just gonna die. So by logical deduction, Norcal is probably thinking, well, you know, they must have pipeline hive because it should have ended that right then there. MF and Apachar. Looks like they were trying to take that and scatter, trying to sneak up a method. But, you know, nothing happening there with the shotguns. Armor 1 and Weapon 1's going. And at this point, I think it's pretty much GG for Team Australia here. They were kind of the back foot from the beginning. Ping didn't help them. They did get a little bit of pressure in the Marine start, but, you know, not really enough to do anything serious. Norcal has been controlling this match from the beginning, so... Now with 5 out of 6 players dead and no eggs. This one's going to be ending quickly. Gamer and Kotze. And not even able to get a bite. So, that'll be the end of this first exhibition match. Aliens, they gave it a try, but of course it's, you know, not much you can do in a situation like this. That'll be it. Norcal going 1-0 against Team Australia for the moment.